And welcome to another episode of All-CAW Wrestling Action. I'm the Big Daddy D, and someone once called me a pervert, so I came in his ears and beat him to death with a peacock.
Nice. I'm a little Daddy E, and I'm annoyed because the Big Daddy D stole my goddamn pizza.
I'm very sorry, but you kind of sort of left it there.
I was saving it for later, knobhead.
Well,
either way, I instead decided to just cry into a bowl of Weetabix.
Well,
so, you know.
Probably saved you a job. I mean, did you see that the toppings that was laid over the tops of it?
I did not. I would have seen it if you let me fucking eat it.
That wasn't pepperoni, those were dead wasps.
I specifically asked for those, but that one shop does it, alright? I don't even think we do it intentionally, I'm going to be honest. It's got very low health ratings.
Oh no!
Ben.
Oh, it's Captain Faz!
Bah. Could have just taken out the space there, could you?
No, apparently not. Captain Phasma making her first in-ring appearance here at All-CAW Wrestling. Now, a couple of weeks ago, we saw Captain Phasma turn up for the first time when Wonder Woman defeated Pink Ranger for the Amazon League title.
Ooh.
And she attacked both Pink Ranger and Wonder Woman at the same time.
Ooh.
Making it clear that Captain Phasma, she wants a shot at that Amazon League title as well. And she has a chance to earn a title shot because tonight, because we had a Women's Royal Rumble at WWE's Royal Rumble the other weekend, we're going to have ourselves an all-Amazon Battle Royal. An over-the-top rope Battle Royal. And the winner of this match will become the #1 contender for the Amazon League title. And we see Captain Phasma vault her way into the ring, and if the lights come on, you'll see the arena that we're in this week.
Ooh.
So previously we've been in the Marvel Arena, the DC Arena, the Xavier's Mansion Arena, the Danger Room.
Yeah.
We've been in the Star Wars Galactic Arena. We were in the Tekken Iron Fist Outdoor Arena last week, if you remember. And because it's, well, you know, women's revolution and making history and shit.
Oh, God.
We're going to be in... look, the lights have come on. Look at the shitty ass arena we're in.
Oh, it's pink.
It's pink. You know why that is, don't you? Because we're in the Glow Arena, the gorgeous ladies of wrestling arena.
Oh, that's alright. I thought it was going to be something really crap there.
Harley Quinn making her way out here, not looking at all like Alexa Bliss, who is currently teamed up with Braun Strowman in the mixed sort of tag team challenge we've got going on at the moment. Which is quite funny because like Braun Strowman's about 6 foot odd and she's like 5 foot nothing kind of thing. Property of the Joker.
That doesn't sound like a weird fetish or anything.
No, it doesn't. Yep, look, Glow in the Glow Arena, which is a really good show on Netflix. I've not been paid to say that. I genuinely am saying yes, it is a really good show.
But if Netflix wants to pay us to say that...
Yes! Get in touch with us. Believe it or not, there's actually other callings at the moment. I won't say who, I won't name and shame, but they're saying, yeah, we've got a Patreon going, so yeah, give us money. And it's like, what, give you money to play WWE 2K18 and make fucking videos out of it?
To be fair, I understand when some people want like Patreon. It's like, okay, they genuinely have to put like a lot of effort and time into theirs.
Like if it's a podcast, if it's like a weekly podcast or a monthly podcast and a lot of work and a lot of research goes into it, then yeah, absolutely. Yeah. But when it's like stuff like this, it's like, yeah, I'm literally just recording this and...
Yeah, we really don't need money to do this.
No, we don't.
Those are some messed up little physics.
Batgirl making her first appearance here in All-CAW Wrestling. Yep, we're going to see some women in this battle royal who you've seen before. But we're going to have ourselves some debutants.
Come back.
Some people making a debut appearance.
Come back.
Hang on.
He's run away.
I'm getting your notes.
You should have your notes with you. This is very unprofessional.
I know. I'm terribly sorry. Yes, we will have 6 Amazons in the ring for once in an over-the-top rope battle royal.
Ooh.
With the winner becoming the #1 contender for the Amazon title. So we see that Harley Quinn is here. We've got Captain Phasma making her debut appearance here in All-CAW Wrestling, as well as Batgirl. And look at this, somebody else making a debut appearance. It's Storm from the X-Men.
Hooray! I feel like there's just one generic entrance that I seem to have. It seems very familiar.
Has she just come out to the exact same entrance as Batgirl?
I am pretty sure it is.
Hang on, I'm a bit distracted at the moment.
Yeah, what's with the physics? It's WWE, not Dead or Alive. Jesus Christ.
Yes, well,
I'm pretty sure it's touching like my real life.
Yes, if you're expecting that to happen in real life, I'm afraid you're going to be very, very disappointed.
I mean, not that I've ever seen it, to be honest. I'm not nowhere.
Poor little daddy, he sits here crying into his drink. By the way, can I just say...
The drink be like orange squash, this is not old enough there yet.
Yes, well, that is true. Yes, look at the lovely tassels we've got by the entranceway. Oh, Gamora! Gamora from the Guardians of the Galaxy is here, making her return to All-CAW Wrestling. She's made a couple of sporadic appearances here for All-CAW Wrestling, but looks like she's back with us full time now.
These face captions are pretty good, honestly.
They're very, very good indeed.
Because essentially, for like in every other create a character game, you could like try to make a character, but it just won't work. Because the face always looks weird and off.
Yeah.
But with this, at least, you could just kind of have a texture of the person's face just layered over.
I divert your attention to how Wonder Woman looked on 2K16, which was all kinds of nightmare fuel.
Yeah. That's why I like making characters with masks mostly, because it hides the fact that I'm crap at doing faces.
Is that why you've made the Shockmaster?
Yeah, it's like if you saw how we used to have a Sagat, about like my Sagat, it was just clearly the regular guy with white eyes.
And Melina making her way out here, a former Amazon League champion, the Empress of, well, not the Empress of Tomorrow, the Empress of Outworld. Coming out here doing a bit of Dana Brooke type stuff.
And then she gets fucked up halfway through the storyline.
Yes.
I'm pretty sure you don't even play as her, so...
Well, you do, but you've only got one hand on the joypad. Oh. As we're about to see these 6 women all compete inside a ring, withering around half naked in oils of their own creation. Well, apart from Captain Phasma, she's basically wearing a tin can. How come the rest of the Stormtroopers don't have indestructible armour like that?
It probably costs a lot of money to make, so they don't have it for specific people.
Are you suggesting that the First Order are on some kind of budget?
Yeah, you would think that, would you? Like, I get the part where it's like, oh yeah, it's supposed to be like a remnant of the Empire. But then it's been like literal years since the Empire fell in Return of the Jedi. So they'd be the rebels, realistically. They would be the rebels, so where did they have the time, space and budget to build a giant planet laser thing? And then in the second movie, it's like, oh yeah, What's Left of the Republic is like a small, it's like these 100 people, so it's like, okay, I get that they blew up this big planet, but I'm pretty sure there'd be more left of the Republic than 100 people.
Little Daddy is going off on a bit of a tangent here. Hey, how do you think I felt, right, when The Phantom Menace came out and I was a student at the time? I proper went off on one. I probably alienated quite a few people and lost friends through that.
At least the prequels had world building. The sequels are just bad movies.
Don't you dare make out as if the prequel was somehow good.
Oh no, they weren't. They were not good at all. The dialogue was god awful. But at least they had world building and stuck to canon lore and had interesting things.
Anyway, women's revolution, making history and shit. Yes, just last weekend we had WWE's first ever Women's Royal Rumble, and Stephanie McMahon came out for commentary, which, you know, is exactly the reason why I didn't order the WWE Network, because I thought, WWE, you just like to troll your viewers, don't you?
Ow, look at back body drop.
Thankfully, she didn't talk that much, but every time she opened her mouth, she pretty much said making history and women's revolution. If you were doing a drinking game, and you had a drink every time that was uttered, you would have been rat-assed about halfway through. And Melina has already been eliminated. Former Amazon League champion, and she's gone. Yeah, Melina...
Oh, Batgirl's gone as well. Okay.
Is Batgirl gone?
Yeah.
Oh, fucking hell. Oh, that didn't last long. Oh, thanks for coming, Batgirl. Yeah.
Supposed to smash her short.
Yeah. Melina, only the 5th woman in history to become the Amazon League champion. You know, Cammy, Rogue, Melina, Pink Ranger, and Wonder Woman.
The 3rd one.
Only the 3rd, yes.
Yeah, you said 5th.
Sorry, there's been 5 Amazon League champions in total. And Gamora, come on with a big swing on Storm as Captain Phasma hit Harley Quinn with a Pele kick there. Oh, by the way, you know what's really shit about 2K18? You can't have cutscenes with men and women. I can understand they probably get a bit funny about you having men versus women matches.
Yeah.
You can't even have cutscenes now.
That's probably to stop like the assault scenes and stuff.
But not even cutscenes where they're talking to each other.
Yeah, they probably just could be asked to do the filter, to be honest.
It's ridiculous. And Gamora has been eliminated by Harley Quinn. Speaking of which, yeah. Oh, it looks like Storm's going to try and chuck out Captain Phasma. Captain Phasma, who made it very clear the other week that she was wanting to challenge Wonder Woman for that title, she's now seeing her title aspirations in jeopardy here. As Storm and Harley Quinn team up on Captain Phasma, and no, Phasma fighting back. She has to be the biggest and the strongest one in that match there, and I can't believe we're down to 3 already. I was trying to do, for this video, I was trying to sort of do a cutscene where Joker and Harley Quinn were talking to each other. And, oh God, clothesline. And
it wasn't very refined, was it?
And I couldn't do it. It wouldn't let me do a cutscene because it wouldn't. You could only have cutscenes between the men or between the women. You can't have mixed gender, which I thought was absolutely ridiculous.
Just make it awkward and have like one cutscene and edit them together.
Well, that would take time.
Yeah, 2 different cutscenes.
Quite frankly, it's like, fuck that. But hey, Women's Revolution, making history,
Yeah.
And then as soon as we get the first ever, oh God, and there goes Captain Phasma.
Okay.
A Storm clotheslines her over the top rope.
How fast you set the match speed, Jesus Christ.
I don't know, but Storm just kicked Harley Quinn right in the tit there. And a leg sweep, look at that. Shades of Mortal Kombat. Harley Quinn about to go up onto the top rope, no, middle rope, oh God, oh, right on the back. Yes, now Storm's going to come off the top rope. The middle rope. She's coming off Brett's rope. What's she going for?
Do something.
Nice drop kick there off Brett's rope by Storm. I keep saying top rope, don't I? That is clearly not the top rope.
There's the middle rope.
Yes, so as soon as Asuka won the Women's Royal Rumble, Ronda Rousey then comes out.
You know, that person who won like one big match, then got the crap kicked out of her for years.
Yeah, then got the shit kicked out of her in a return match. Yeah, she came out, and I don't think they really gave her that much direction, because she just basically came out, shook a few people's hands, or tried to, then awkwardly pointed at the WrestleMania sign.
Yeah. You also got to think we're supposed to like stare at Charlotte, like, I'm going to fight you, but just kind of look at them.
She barely glanced at Charlotte, and the idea is, I think, that, oh God, as we see Harley Quinn going for her finisher there, double knees there to the gut of Storm. Yeah, you get the impression she's meant to be fighting Charlotte at WrestleMania, that's the rumours that's going round. Yeah. And it looks like she was supposed to have a stare down with her, but she just sort of glanced at her.
I imagine Charlotte was probably told, oh yeah, have a stare down with him, so the point is really confused. If ever go out and shake Stephanie McMahon's hand, and the way that they look, I don't think was acting. Yeah. I think that genuinely she just wasn't supposed to.
And then she points at the WrestleMania sign again, with a sort of a quizzical look, as if to say, what's that big purple and green thing up there?
Fuck is that?
It was very awkward. And it's almost like, all right, let's just forget about the 30 women that have just made history, shall we?
Yeah.
Although it was nice to see a lot of the legends come back. Lita, Trish Stratus, even Michelle McCool and Kelly, and Jacqueline and Molly Holly. Molly Holly, a lot of the old favourites from the Attitude Era and what have you. That was good to see, I did like that.
The ones with the nice texts.
Oh, give over. A Storm sends Harley Quinn over the top rope, and look at that, in her debut appearance. Storm has become the #1 contender for the Amazon League title, and will face Wonder Woman at our next mega event, which is still to be named. Although I'm still wanting to go back to that idea of let's name a pay-per-view after a song.
Right.
We were going to do that before, but then 2K16 servers went down, so we couldn't sort of have a custom logo for it.
Yeah.
So keep those ideas coming. You had them before. We had some really good ideas like Highway to Hell and Thundershock and Thunderstruck, and Ready for War. Other ones like that. So, keep those ideas coming. We will name our next mega event after a song, like Great Balls of Fire, only not so fucking stupid an idea.
Yeah, it's kind of old news now, since that was like last year.
Yeah, but it's some of that I said I'd go back to and do, and you just know that WWE's going to do another Balls of Fire pay-per-view this year.
Why?
Because
what does it even have to do? It sounds more like a total wipeout or something. With red balls.
Because WWE like terrible ideas. Speaking of which, the XFL is coming back.
Well, that's a perfect idea.
Yeah, of course it is. Now it's time for our main event of the evening, because Women's Revolution, history
has been made.
Yeah.
But it's not as important as this weird-ass tag team.
Yeah, we are back. It's round 2 of King of Trios, as we see Team Smash Brothers, which is Mario, Luigi. Taking the place of Mega Man, and Donkey Kong taking on House Ranger, which is the white, the red, and the black Rangers.
We should, if we ever have another Team Smash Brothers thing, we should have, all the weird characters that aren't cartoonish.
Speaking of weird, I wonder whose entrance I gave the House Rangers.
I could wonder. It's not like there's only, 4 entrances for trios in the game.
Actually, 2K18 has a lot more entrances this time round, but I had to put a New Day one in there somewhere.
Yeah. Don't we give a Power Rangers to New Day one all the time?
Yeah, we do, but they don't normally have a trombone with them. I'm basically saying that...
green?
I don't know what it just is. Lucille, or whatever the trombone's called.
Lucille.
What's the name of the trombone?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Lucille's the bat from The Walking Dead.
Yes, you're right. And the White Ranger laid on the floor, spread eagled for your pleasure. Seriously, he's had a bit of a shitty couple of weeks as the White Ranger. He got ambushed backstage by Deathstroke, who is once again the hardcore champion. Good God Almighty. But never mind, it's still not put him off. He's out here to shake his booty. And yes, I am basically saying that Xavier Woods is the Black Ranger.
And that's not racist, because we're all black, haha!
Well, no, I mean, that and Xavier Woods did once wear Black Ranger themed attire.
Haha, so it's okay.
That's okay. There's a lot of Jake the Snake Roberts fans in the audience tonight. I think they've come to they've come to the wrong show.
Oh, maybe dislike the t-shirt.
Yes.
Word, I don't know.
And here come House Smash Brothers.
What's in Mario's hands?
Coming down the ring in single file. So, Mega Man couldn't make it through the portal that took us into 2K18. So,
died.
Yes, he possibly died.
Now we've got Donkey Kong's great face.
Hi kids, I'm gonna rape your butthole.
No! And we've also got Mario and Luigi.
Now then, Mario appears to have gold coins on his instead of buttons. That's a nice little touch.
Yeah, we're too lazy. We're too lazy. Oh no, it's like spritey buttons.
Spritey buttons, yes.
That's kind of
I thought it's quite good, is that? I really like that. Yeah, this is... Go on.
Have I shown you that video yet of that guy being Super Mario Odyssey with that
you have told me of this. I have yet to see it. Look at the size of Donkey Kong. He towers over everybody else in that ring.
But he's huge.
He's
got giant monkey arms of death.
Giant monkey arms of death, and he's about to start there. Donkey Kong, of course, was formerly the global champion over on the Showdown brand until he lost to BoJack Horseman.
Oh.
And full enough, we haven't actually seen BoJack Horseman since Extreme Measures. Last I heard, he basically went off on a bit of a bender. By that I mean he went off drinking, not he went down on another man horse thing. Yeah, basically from what I can gather, BoJack Horseman went out partying and he still hasn't come home yet. So he's going to have to show up at some point and defend that title. I mean,
he might.
Who does he think? Who does he think he is not defending this title? Does he think he's Brock Lesnar? And Mario with a springboard dropkick there to the White Ranger. Who's legal at the moment?
I think it's... I don't know. But yeah, speaking of Brock Lesnar, considering we've now got Ronda Rousey there, and obviously she's going to be at WrestleMania, who wouldn't spend all that money hiring her to not have her at WrestleMania. Are they going to bring her in as like a full-time person?
She won't be full-time.
Yeah, and they can't be.
Oh, hang on, what's this? A muscle buster from the White Ranger. And, oh God, a double foot stomp there from the Black Ranger. That could be it for Mario already. As the referee, all dressed in black, you've noticed, going for the pin. It's Peter Capaldi who's decided to put his black shirt on. Right, who's legal now? We've got both Mario Brothers in there and 2 Power Rangers. What the hell? Makes the tag to the Red Ranger. We're going to see some more double teaming action here. Oh, hang on. Look at this. It looks like the Red and Black Rangers are about to give you more bang for your buck. Meanwhile, the White Ranger just got nailed with the Super Mario Stunner there from Luigi, but he totally no-sold that. Meanwhile, the other 2 Rangers continue to give you more bang for your buck and go for a pin on Mario, but Luigi's there to break it up. Luigi and Mario working well together here. This is the first time they've tag teamed up together since Season 2, and they had a massive falling out after they got their asses handed to them by the Joker and Carnage, which was ages ago. Oh yeah, WWE's also very keen on saying, you are making history, we're going to have the first ever all-women elimination chamber. It's like, ha ha ha, All-CAW Wrestling did that years ago.
We're great, we're perfect.
We already had an all-women elimination chamber in order to crown the first ever Amazon League champion, which was won by Cammy,
To be fair though, like, a while ago WWE didn't have that many goods. Female competitors at all.
If you go back, 2018, isn't it? You go back to the year 2000, all the women on the WWE's roster were basically taking their clothes off and having a bikini contest.
Yeah, the mid-2000s were at that time.
Yes, 1, 2, I mean,
early to mid 2000s, that was just a lawless wasteland.
it pretty much was.
MySpace and.
When you saw Michelle McCool and Kelly Kelly having that brief exchange in the Royal Rumble, it's like, oh right, this is why this particular section of women's wrestling was a bit shit in WWE. I mean, to be honest, Stephanie's on about women's revolution and women being treated as equals. It's like you could have done this years ago. Where was this attitude to have a women's revolution when you had people like Karma, Awesome Kong in WWE, people like Gail Kim? When you had Mickey James in there originally, Victoria, people like that. It's like, you could have had this women's revolution at any point. It's like, stop pretending that what you're doing is somehow revolutionary. You've just caught up with everybody else, in which you're now treating women as equals and not like pieces of meat or transport for breasts. As we saw a lovely springboard frog splash there. And this is why you're still single. Donkey Kong with a punch there to the Black Ranger. Oh God, Donkey Kong! Look at it, showing off that power. Press slams him over his head. Oh my God! And Jesus! A standing moonsault. The agility of Donkey Kong. That is scary. That is scary agility for a guy that big. Good God Almighty! And no, Black Ranger tries picking him up, but no, Donkey Kong takes him back down again. So, women's revolution, making history, It's just these buzzwords that they keep throwing out.
Yeah, well, that's how commentary normally goes.
Well, no, it's just like corporate bollocks, because, you hear these other sort of buzzwords being thrown around other companies like brand dominance or brand identity they've been on a journey. They've been
profitability.
Yeah. All these buzzwords that they throw around. It's just like, it's bollocks.
Yeah. They throw it around because they have to make that one. It's like, here we go. 10, 1, and it's no. It's like with every WrestleMania now, Michael Cole commentary. I think he's actually off commentary now. I can't remember.
No, he's still on commentary.
He every time he'll go, it's like, that's a WrestleMania moment.
Yeah.
Like trying to make WrestleMania moment like a big thing.
Something that's forced when it should be something that's natural. Hang on, double teaming action there. Back suplex and a springboard splash there. The springboard senton.
And you can really tell though, stuff like WrestleMania or Women's Revolution is forced because they'll be saying it every available opportunity.
Every time, yeah.
It would be the same if with Michael Cole and I don't know anyone else in the commentary for Walls, will you stop, Gorilla Monsoon?
Well, I will say this, you thought Michael Cole was off the commentary table.
Right.
He's still there. You know who is gone?
Who?
Booker T.
No!
Because Jonathan Coachman's come back,
yeah.
and he's basically taken Booker T's spot on the commentating table.
Booker.
Which means that we no longer have to listen to Booker T on commentary, slowly and surely losing his fucking mind.
I think you mean never get to listen to Booker T slowly and surely losing his mind.
We just hate each other, dog! Jesus, alright, Book.
You made it more entertaining.
Well, at least it's not as bad as what he was in TNA. When he was in TNA, he didn't give a fuck.
Oh.
He may as well have worn a t-shirt that said, I do not give a fuck. He was obviously there to collect a paycheck.
Yeah.
And to extend his try and extend his acting scope. By that I mean every time he cut a promo, he spoke in a thick African accent, and he'd say stuff like, "In my country." And it was just like, Booker, what the hell?
Oh no.
And Donkey Kong going for a pin there on the Black Ranger, but no.
I can't want to look that up now.
Booker T and TNA, it's like, what is this?
That sounds terrifying.
Yeah. But no, we no longer have to listen to Booker T absolutely losing his shit on commentary. And getting cross whenever Michael Cole and Corey Gills used to call him out on some of the bollocks that he came out with. No, we're back to Jonathan Coachman, so,
Wow.
Which is good. Jonathan Coachman's good on commentary. And it basically means that Booker T is back just to doing... Oh, God! Whoa. Release German suplex there from Donkey Kong. Booker T's back on the pre-show panel with Renee Young.
Oh.
By the way, if you wanted to have a female commentator for the Women's Royal Rumble, Women's Revolution, making history, why was the first choice Stephanie McMahon?
Have someone like Renee Young who can actually do commentary.
You've got Renee Young there. Why don't you use her?
Instead of Stephanie's terrifying voice McMahon.
Yeah. Did you ever see Alan Partridge? And there was that scene where he was trying to like get his old job back, and he said, "Can we talk about me?" That's pretty much how I imagine Stephanie on commentary.
Oh.
Like, you know, Jacqueline came out and it's like, "Oh, I beat her for the women's title." It's like, yeah, don't remind us of that.
There's this show called The Venture Brothers. One of the characters on there is called Dr. Girlfriend. And basically, she's like this really hot woman, but... Oh, hang on.
Luigi! Oh, God!
Stop.
Double foot
stomp.
Right, well, if anyone knows how to do a double foot stomp, it's the Mario Brothers.
But yeah, essentially there's like, the character is with this really hot woman, but they've got the voice of like a man, like a really gruff voice.
Oh, God.
And that's basically Stephanie McMahon.
Buckle bomb, Insecurity combo! And Donkey Kong coming in to pick up the scraps. Will he get a pinfall out of this? One, two, three.
There we go.
And Luigi there manages to stop Black Ranger from entering the count, but the White Ranger straight in there. And he picks up Luigi. What's he going to give him? Nope, Luigi fighting back. Oh, Jesus. It's not looking good for the Power Rangers here. Whatever kind of challenge they've had, the Smash Brothers have been able to counter it.
They've been smashed.
Mario and Luigi working very well together here.
Laugh at my joke, goddammit.
I guess...
I'll kill your family.
Booker, we've spoken about this before.
We would just hate each other, dog.
Package pile driver. Oh God, straight into Luigi with a brain buster. Oh my God, as if White Ranger hasn't been dropped on his head enough.
And he's going for another one.
Another mushroom stomp, is it?
No, not another stomp. He's going to dive at him instead, I think.
White Ranger. Oh, and an elbow. Did he get it?
White Ranger just no sells that shit.
I think he might have missed it there. It's not looking good. It's not looking good at all. Oh, God, and he gets slingshot back off the ropes there. So, it's funny because they brought Booker T in to replace David Otunga.
Yeah.
Not because David Otunga's terrible, because he is, but because he's going through a rather messy divorce with his wife, Jennifer Hudson.
Oh,
yeah.
Ew.
It's not good. Oh, and what else has been happening? Oh, shall we talk about Enzo? Or shall we not touch that with a fucking barge, Paul?
Enzo! I mean, we brought on the other stuff.
Well, they're basically treating 205 Live as now pretty much like a soft reboot, because they're going to crown a new champion with the finals being at WrestleMania. And guess who walked in as the general manager?
Oh.
Rockstar Spud.
Oh, yeah.
From TNA, except they've changed his name to...
Popstar Potato.
No, even more epic. Drake Maverick.
Fuck's sake. That's just...
What a name! Drake Maverick. I mean, that sounds like a porn star. Never mind Rockstar Spud. That sounds like a fucking porn star's name.
Porn Star Spud.
Porn Star Spud.
Oh my God.
Yeah, let's not have that because we've already seen one title being cut. Had been come on, so let's...
Oh. Meanwhile, Luigi.
Going for another buckle bomb there. Nope.
Oh,
nope.
okay.
I'm just going to walk around with you. Oh, no, it was a buckle bomb, but it was like a reverse.
Like a thing, I don't know.
Yeah, and double feet to the chest there of the Black Ranger. Yeah, do you know who else has turned up as well? In the crowd for TakeOver, you had Ricochet, you had Candice LeRae, you had War Machine, and EC3.
Oh, okay. That's pretty.
That didn't take long, did it?
Nope.
In fact, I believe it's this week on Impact. He, you know when Rick Rude appeared on both Nitro and Raw at the same time?
Yeah.
That pretty much has happened again recently, but you had EC3 showing up both on Impact, at the tape show of Impact, and at TakeOver.
As probably the tape shows,
Yeah.
Ross means the can edit in more crowd.
Yes. And pay more crowd members as well.
Yeah.
Oh, and also, Jeremy Borash is now with WWE. The guy who's been with TNA since day one. He deserves... I mean, I'm happy for him.
Yeah.
Because he deserves a medal, quite frankly. Because he's basically had to put up with TNA's shit from day one. And he's done everything. He's been a backstage announcer, he's been a commentator, he's been a ring announcer.
At day one it was alright.
No, it wasn't.
Oh, never mind then.
There was periods when it was good, but it has been mostly spikes of disappointment.
Never mind then.
So he totally deserves a job with the WWE. He deserves a medal, and I sincerely hope that he slapped Josh Matthews around the fucking face before he left. What an absolute cunt that man is. Mr. Monotone. And the fact that you have to alter his voice in post-production just says it all.
Seriously?
Yeah.
I feel like at that point you should just get someone else in commentary.
And I think we're down to just the Black Ranger now, are we?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, God. That means that Donkey Kong has once again pinned the Red Ranger. Oh, hang
Wait,
on.
no, White Ranger. Yeah, White
Hang
Ranger
on.
leaving. It was White Ranger left him, Red Ranger went out first.
So Red Ranger got pinned by Donkey Kong again.
Maybe.
Just like he did at Extreme Measures.
Maybe. Wait, no, White Ranger's still there. He didn't get taken out.
Right, so White Ranger is still there. Right. Oh, God! Maybe not full on, though, because Luigi just gave him the double foot stomp. 1, 2, 3.
Right, now White Ranger's the last one left.
Oh, my God.
It'd help if they paid attention to the match.
It probably would, actually. And White Ranger, he realised he's going to have to fight them all off. He's going to have to fight off all 3 members of the Smash Brothers here. He has got himself one hell of a journey. He's got one hell of a mountain to climb up here. And the biggest mountain of them all is the guy that he's in the ring with right now. That big fuzzy knacker, Donkey Kong.
Why, Garrett? Because he's a big boy.
Speaking of which, you know Alexa Bliss and Braun Strowman's teamed up?
Yeah.
It basically looks like Dixie Kong teaming up with Baby Kong. You should just have it where you've got Alexa Bliss, like...
Is it called Baby Kong? I thought it was called Hefty Kong.
Hefty Kong.
No, not Hefty, that's a...
That member of the Kong family who's a baby, he was in Donkey Kong Donkey Kong Country 3.
No, it's not a baby, it's the big lad.
Well, what's he called then?
I forgot.
Junior Kong?
I'm trying to go through the DK rap in my head to try and remember.
Please don't.
He had the line, "This Kong's one hell of a guy," but they censored it. I can remember Lanky Kong.
Lanky Kong?
Yeah!
That sounds like an insult! What are you doing over there, you fucking Lanky Kong?
He has no style, he has no grace. This Kong has a funny face.
This Kong, he just came all over your face.
Oh.
It's Brad Maddox, everybody!
Oh, no. No! He has no style. He has no grace.
He just came all over your world title and your face. Oof. It's Brad Maddox. Yes,
is that why I've got like a new world title now?
Why do you think all the belts in NXT got changed?
We're all smeared in cam.
Well, just one of them did, the women's title.
No, they just didn't want to touch it.
Yeah. And it was like, well, if we're replacing the women's title, we better replace all the other belts as well, just in case Brad Maddox has wiped his filthy phallus on those as well.
He like breaks in to like where they hold the belts in the sky.
Hey there, is that a new title belt you got there? I'm gonna wipe my dick on it.
Like,
no, Brad, no.
But like looking over some security tapes like years later.
For God's sake, security. Yes, it's Brad Maddox again.
He's locked himself in though for belts. We can't get him out. You hear like animalistic monkeys screeching from inside.
Donkey Kong, is that you?
No. Is he who whips his dick around?
Oh no, it's Brad Maddox with his knob out.
Can you imagine like that thing where like Ric Flair...
Brainbuster! Jesus Christ!
That thing where Ric Flair refused to like give the belt back or something. What was that?
That was when he fucked off to WWF?
Yeah. Like, what if it was that, but he was rubbing his dick on the belt?
You want the belt back, do you? And he rubs his cock on it just before he sends it back.
Oh.
Or Stan Hansen. He went to Japan for a bit, but he took his AWA title with him.
Yeah.
And they said, no, you need to send us the belt back. So he basically ran over it with his pickup truck, smashed it, and then nailed it back to him. What if he spunked his load on it? Stood over a table, breathing heavily whilst pumping his fist.
Oh, the White Ranger's been busted open. With that, just like
Brad Maddox's cock.
It's like Brad Maddox busted the nuts.
On the NXT title, you filthy cunt.
Saw this picture.
Oh Jesus! Oh no! Oh God! DDT!
I saw this picture. It's basically like child gets dad arrested for drug possession, and the comment under it was, "Why imagine busting a nut to one day have that nut bust you?"
Fantastic. Did I mean that? No, I mean that's disturbing. Oh God! Luigi's been busted open
as well. That's White Ranger, you monster!
White Ranger repeatedly fisted him. Oh God!
Oh God!
Double foot stomp! Luigi's having none of your shit. Absolutely none of it. He will plant both of his feet on your chest and face. Going for the pin. 1, 2, 3.
There we go.
A clean sweep for House Smash Brothers.
The thing is, since everyone's wearing masks, you can't tell how many people will stop anymore.
Yes, the Mario Brothers and Donkey Kong look happy, or angry, or sad. It's hard to tell.
The Mario Brothers don't even have mouths, just a mustache.
Yes. It's Sammy. It's Sammy.
You remember back when Odyssey was first announced, the trailer came out and everyone saw Mario's nips like, he has nips.
Well, there's like an anime. There's a manga where he's got his knob out.
Yeah, nipples are now canon in the Mario universe.
Well,
they exist.
Well, that manga where Mario's got his dick out, is that canon?
I don't know.
Splicey Splicey?
Yeah, sure.
Anyway,
as long as we don't make that one Pokemon manga canon where like an Arbok gets decapitated.
this video's going to get taken down, you know. We've talked about semen on turtle bells. We've just had a picture of Mario's cock on here.
Oh, it's fine. If YouTube's not going to demonetize the video for man being hanged, then probably won't demonetize this.
Yeah, and it made me think as well, looking at that video of the man being hanged. It's like, is there nothing on the internet that I won't masturbate to? Anyway, until next time, this is the Big Daddy D.
This is the Little Daddy E.
And we're signing out for another episode of All-CAW Wrestling. That is unless we get taken off the air.
We don't make YouTube as much ad revenue, so they don't let us off.
I wonder why we've never had a sponsor. It's strange, isn't it?
We should really be putting YouTube Rewind in future.